So, as we all know, there are two major motion pictures coming out this summer based on comic books. And that, of course, is The Challengers of the Unknown and Doctor Doom. No, I'm kidding, kidding.
Damn, I wish I could kick you out.
I can kick you guys out, so watch it. No. So we are talking Superman and Fantastic Four. And what I want to know from you guys, because I know my answer, which one are you more hyped for?
I know my answer.
I know my answer too.
Well, then let's kick it off, Mr. Adam.
I am significantly more excited for the Fantastic Four than I am for Superman.
Okay, that's what I was expecting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, explain.
I still don't entirely know how to feel about Superman.
There it is.
I'm still very, very tentative to even say, oh, this is going to be an enjoyable movie. But Fantastic Four won me over with that second trailer. The first trailer, I was like, eh. The second trailer, Fantastic Four won me over. So I'm definitely significantly more excited. I'm still going to watch both movies. Like I'm gonna give Superman a chance.
Correct.
As a nerd and a comic book fan, I can't not give the movie a chance. I say as somebody who's skipped like the last 6 Marvel movies, but not totally on purpose.
You didn't miss much.
Recently, I did get to watch Brave New World, and it actually wasn't bad.
So did I.
I like Brave New World.
It was not bad.
A world-building movie.
Terrible. It wasn't bad.
Yeah, it was the first time I watched a Marvel movie in a while, and I was like, huh, this doesn't feel overly tired.
Exactly. It felt fresh. Like, not necessarily, like, super fresh. Like, it felt more new than anything that they'd released recently.
Correct.
Adam, we're gonna take it from you. Kevin, what about you?
Shad, you didn't no, you need to answer next which one you're more hyped for. I want to be the tiebreaker. I mean,
All right,
well, yeah,
fine.
considering Kevin asked the question, he should be the last one to answer it.
My bad. It's not even a competition. It's Superman. I've been so excited for Superman since it came out, since the trailer dropped for it. I think the only reason the Fantastic Four might have an edge on this movie is because of the star power of Pedro Pascal. And one of my coworkers went to Paris last week, and her boyfriend knew who Pedro Pascal was, but she didn't. And in comes in the random cafe was Pedro Pascal.
No way.
And she took a picture of him, but she was like, "Who is that guy?" And I'm like,
crazy.
I was like, "That's Pedro Pascal." But
oh my god, you met Pedro Pascal. Oh my god, you met Pedro Pascal.
I'm super excited about Superman. I'm super excited about all the characters that are going to be introduced for Superman. For Fantastic Four, we're going to get the Fantastic Four, of course, and like maybe Doom. And we get to see like Galactus and Silver Surfer. I'm excited about that. But I am so hyped to see Superman. I'm hyped to see this D-list Justice League. I'm hyped to see Lex Luthor
and Justice Society.
The Pink Lady.
The Pink Lady, who they finally dropped who it was, and none of us guessed that.
Not at all what we thought.
Anyway.
But yeah, I'm super excited about Superman.
One quick tangent.
Okay.
Your friend's girlfriend or whatever you said saw Pedro Pascal. I also had a mini celebrity encounter recently in the Houston airport. I ran into Dale Earnhardt Jr., which he is a race car driver. He used to go fast. That is all.
That sounds fantastic. Did you get a picture with it?
He was running late for his flight and was actively putting his belt on when I spoke to him because he just got through TSA. And then I literally watched him take off and run through the Houston airport, which was kind of funny.
That's crazy. He had to go fast.
Yes. Apparently
he had to go fast.
He was trying to get to Mexico City for a race he was calling, and his original flight ended up getting canceled or something, so he was scrambling, and that's why he was flying commercial.
Wow.
So yeah, he was a pretty chill dude. Anyway, to break the tie, are there any guesses from the Peanut Gallery?
I'm Team Superman. I think you're going to say Superman.
I mean, I'm hoping.
Well, speaking of hope, let's go into the
yes!
of the summer. I am very hopeful for Superman. And I think I am more excited for Superman. It's been so long since we've gotten a good DC movie. I am hoping and praying to whatever powers that be. This is a good...
Hoping and praying.
It hasn't been that long since we've gotten a good DC movie.
It feels like it's been that long.
What do you mean it hasn't been that long?
Zack Snyder's Justice League just came out like 2 years ago.
No, no,
I
no,
don't think
no,
I
no,
don't think
no.
that counts.
No.
I think it counts.
Also, that was way more than 2 years back because I was still living in a dorm when I watched it. So it was 4 years minimum.
Yeah, you're right. It has been okay. All right.
I would
Well,
say the last DC movie that I watched and enjoyed outside of some of the animated ones was Aquaman, and that's been a while.
2021.
The first Aquaman, and I don't even remember when that one came out, but that's the last one I was hyped for. Anyway, not to say anything negative on the Fantastic Four. I also think that's going to be a great movie, but
I think it's gonna be great.
just I don't know, something about the trailers and the music in said trailers for Superman, it makes me feel something, man.
It's been a while since I felt like the DC universe could be alive.
I
I just don't know because like
know.
between the three of us, I am the big Superman fan.
Exactly, which
And
is
you're
why
not repping this
I wanted to
train?
do this.
Because so here's my thing, right? I don't know. I'm just concerned.
Oh,
I
man.
just have concerns because
Which is fair.
I'm so worried that it's not going to be good.
We've been hurt before.
We've been hurt every time,
Well, the
actually.
last attempt at Superman was just so freaking good, at least in my opinion.
I liked Man of Steel. I'm not going to argue with you there.
Don't you mean Mid of Steel?
Whoa, whoa. That's kind of is that a hot take? I don't know. I liked Man of Steel. I didn't love it. I did love Henry Cavill though.
How recently have you seen Man of Steel?
Uh,
I watched it like less than 6 months ago, and it was kind of hard to watch.
Multiple years.
No, I rewatched it again recently, and for me it still holds up as a good Superman movie. I've even watched like scenes of like because people post things on the internet of just like little
Woo!
clips of movies and stuff.
Yeah.
And the scene at the end of Man of Steel where he shows up at the Daily Planet, it's such a good scene. It's such a good moment between him and Lois.
My favorite scene is when Jonathan Kent dies for no reason.
Dang it,
I
man,
think
it's too soon. It was only 2013.
No way it's that old.
Yeah, Man of Steel was 2013.
Oh.
I think Man of Steel has a lot of great Superman moments. I think Man of Steel is a great Elseworld Superman movie, but I don't think it is a good Superman movie.
First Flight is a pretty incredible scene. I will give it that.
Yeah, I think, as I said, I think it has some incredible. There's another movie. It'll come back to me later, but there's another movie where I'm like, it has some of the best. Oh, Rogue One. I do not like Rogue One, but I think Rogue One has some of the best Star Wars scenes in it.
I was on your side till now.
Hey, I don't want to hear Last Jedi.
It's so good.
One isn't a bad movie until you
Here goes Adam.
Well,
Adam
what about Last Jedi, huh?
Disturbance.